Okay, so I've just readjusted the focusing there at 12:42:18.
On the what, camera or the
On the
gyroscope?
On the camera, yeah. Right.
Well, we've got all the right information, haven't we?
I think so, yeah. So, just want to note down a very unstable image.
Of course, you did miss the classic at the beginning. What was that? I was trying to start the video and I couldn't remember which button to push. I said to you last night. Yeah. And I found out why. What the problem was, I was pushing the right button. But one has to turn the camera on. One don't have the video mode, change the batteries, don't it?
Generally help.
Well, I choose battery out quite a lot, doesn't it?
Oh, with the gimbal, yes. Yeah.
Because that flicks the screen on all the time, well, especially on mine, so I'm a bit. Just take some basic stems. Comes out to a decent shot here. Doesn't look impressive with part of the camera straps hanging down.
It does, yes.
You
Wise
told us
man ties it up in case of a failure of the
Yes.
assault.
I must admit, one used to do that. One that got so confident, yes. That's a good idea, actually.
Well, it is, yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at the geometry, look, because this is offset, it doesn't actually sit square to the opening, does it?
No.
No, so I think it's where you get, you think, oh, it's not pointing to the middle, but I still can't believe we missed it by so much at the beginning. How far out we were when we.
Yeah, that was very well done that you found it. That was really good.
That was such a build. That was a better. Getting there, get the chickens up quick, you know. The sun's so faint, it's hardly doing any good at all. I think the sun's coming just in time. If one's got equipment at home, what would we do at home? Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yes. No. What you mustn't do is look for the telescope because it only runs out. We're projecting the sun onto the screen and James will. The little black dot.
So that's part of the sun there, just projected through the telescope onto the screen, and that little black dot there is the planet Mercury, which is travelling in its orbit across the front of the Sun at the moment. So about 20 minutes ago we just saw it gradually edge on to the front of the Sun, and now it's going to go right the way across until the Sun sets. And when the Sun sets at about 4 o'clock, it'll be over here, and it won't actually come off the face of the Sun until about 6 o'clock tonight. At that time we won't be able to see the Sun anymore. So that's it. It just does show you how the comparative sizes. Mercury is a little bit bigger than our Moon, so it's about 3,000 or 4,000 kilometres in diameter. The Sun, of course, is vast. It's about 1.5 million kilometres in diameter, so you can see the difference in sizes there quite nicely. That's it. It's moving very, very slowly, but surely across the disk.
The gap is increasing.
Yeah, you can spot it by the gap here from the solar limb is increasing.
So hopefully still be alive on the next one, which will be 32.
That's right. This is a fairly rare event because the orbits of the planets are all tilted. So when they go in front of the Earth, they're not always lined up to go in between the Earth and the Sun. The last time this happened was 2016. The time before that was 2003. The next time it will happen is 13 years from now, so 2032. So if you're interested in astronomy, come back in 13 years and perhaps we'll be able to, or somebody, probably not us, will be able to show it to you again.
Your real trouble, aren't you? The next one after that was in about 100 years time.
It was a long gap after 2032.
We had a little bit of fun finding it today because we covered this up, so we tried to undercut sunlight as much as we can. Actually blur the image, you're washing the jade.
Yeah, it would be dark.
Unfortunately, with this up here, we couldn't find the sun.
We got it in the end.
We got it in the
a
end.
bit of a last minute scrabble.
And you said clouds moving across the front of the sun.
Yeah, it's not a good day. You can see here there's cloud, and sometimes the image disappears completely when the cloud gets too thick.
And you see James has put his hand across the front. If he actually moved towards the eyepiece,
Yeah,
he would burn his
I
hand.
get burnt. So you must never look through a telescope at the sun. You'll blind yourself.
On a really bright day, I measured the temperature there, and it was over 1,000 degrees.
It's as hot as the kiln at school. Before a real trailer. It's hot.
It started to melt the metal on the green.
That's amazing what the telescope is going through heat.
Yeah. Well,
Just the light.
It's the light going through. The light is focused further back, so the bulk of the glass is not picking up. Only the glass at the front is in a different state.
Yeah, it's just that end.
Look, that end gets slightly warm.
Yeah.
if you think about it in sort of physics terms, it's focusing light, but heat, which is really just infrared light, it gets focused as well.
Yeah.
So it concentrates the heat into a hot spot as well. So effectively you've got a big 26 centimetre collecting area that's focusing the image down into something much smaller, so the heat is kind of concentrated into that smaller spot, so it becomes quite intense.
Do you think it's moved or enough here that does?
Yeah, I think it has. It's
It's a tiny bit.
the gap there is wider than it was when you came up, I would say, yes.
Good. Yeah. Right, if you had anybody got any questions?
questions.
Any questions?
Henry had a lot on the way up, didn't you? So what we looked at, what were we looking at there? Who could tell me?
Like, how can you see it at night, no, in the daytime?
It's just a...
Well, yeah, it's the silhouette. So that's the silhouette of the planet. That's the dark side of the planet. So the front of the planet is being illuminated by the sunshine, but we're looking at the planet towards the sun, so we're seeing the dark side of the planet.
Normally you'd be able to see Mercury kind of late at night. Yeah. But at the moment, it just shows you how small it is
Because
compared
they're
to the
just
sun.
tiny.
It's tiny. I mean, the diameter of the sun's.
It's nice watching the clouds get past. Is over there somewhere?
But here's amazing.
Yeah.
It gives you a comparison.
It is a good comparison of the relative scale of the bodies in the solar system. Yeah, the sun is vast compared with any of the planets.
Tricia, have you been up here before? No. So this is open, is it Tuesday evenings you're here running?
Wednesdays, you
Wednesdays.
said Wednesdays.
So the astronomical society use this to look at the sky at night time morning. We get a chance in the school and there are special events happening. So everybody else I think has been up here before, haven't you? Tricia, you haven't been up before? Never. Alright, any further questions? If not, we'll head down tonight.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No, pleasure. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. It's about 5 to, guys. Give another break down there.
Oh, right,
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
I'll just
Bye.
move that a bit.
Do you want to move this?
We were told to go away anyway, so.
Have you been to the middle doors, have you?
It's okay.
Have you been up
I think I might stop videoing it now.
Yes. Got to turn the one off.
Actually, I'll just look.
Hello.
Hello.
We were just come at 12.
I think it didn't start till 12:30.
Is it so?